Welcome everybody to Daily Census Explained, where we explain the story in more detail, but in a fun way, so you can know the backstory and how the inspiration came for each episode and each chapter. Thank you guys for listening.
Welcome back, everyone, to Daily Census, Chapter 21, The Fall of Scotty Allen. I wonder what this episode's about.
The Fall of Scotty Allen?
It's yeah, and we knew it was coming, so it's not like this title is all that surprising. Like you could feel it coming for a while, unfortunately, for poor Scotty. So, but it starts off with Johnny, instead of going to tell Scotty right away, goes to tell the cafeteria he cannot help himself.
Tell his girls first.
Yeah.
Tea.
He's got to go and gossip first. And so he goes and tells the cafeteria staff and
Christy and Marie.
Yeah.
Those two girls.
And then by the time he goes to warn Scotty, it's too late.
It's
They're already
too late.
The police have come in. They blocked the hallway. He can't get to him. And so, they're arresting Scotty, and he won't put up his arms because he's like, this is ridiculous. And he still believes in a just and fair system. And so
Right.
I'm innocent. I'm not going to put up my arm or put my arms behind my back like you're telling me to. And so, of course, they tase him.
But that was so embarrassing. They did it during the meeting.
Yep.
Daily Census meeting. And then how Robert Samuel texts Eric, the CEO, let him know, the police here. I'm going to go get him now. So
Right.
that's when Eric started smiling like, yeah, we got his ass. I mean, that was just so cold. Even though May Payne tried to stop it, say something,
Right.
but she knows she really couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys couldn't do this here. Shouldn't do this here. That's not right. And he told her to shut the hell up, and she shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And because at this point, they dislike the guy so much, and it's been brewing for a couple
It's
years.
circumstantial
here.
evidence, but enough to arrest him.
Yeah. And they've just been stewing over it for so long that at this point, they're just like, not even just mad, like they're just hateful at this
Right.
point, and they just want to make him suffer because they just don't like him. They
For
don't
no
like,
reason.
yeah, other than their prejudice and the
He's
fact
a threat, and they got to blame somebody. Remember, the board director said we need somebody. They already shut the hospital ICU units down,
Yep.
all of them.
And again, because he's a proud black man, they want to make an example of him. They want to knock him down, and that's what they do.
Yes.
So, and not just tase him in front of everybody, but then drag him out through the front entrance.
Where all the protesters at?
And they
Right.
told us, since you resisted, I was going to take you out through the service entrance, but
Yeah, now we're gonna take
This
you
is
out the
what you
front.
deserve.
And that's when Johnny say, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
Johnny was the only one again trying to stop it.
Yep.
The one everybody said, this gay guy who's gospel all the time, but at least he tried. He just should have went a little earlier, but he had
Yeah.
to tell his girls first.
And he actually curses himself for that.
Yeah.
He's like,
Felt
he's like,
bad.
damn it, I should have gone out there first.
we
So
went straight there and told him.
Yeah, but he was trying to, he had to tell the T. That's what he does.
yeah, and he just couldn't help himself. But he still he redeems himself to a degree by being the only voice.
The only voice to try.
Yeah, and it's the last person anyone would have thought would be a defender, to risk himself, his job, his reputation by,
Defending Scotty.
yeah,
Yeah, and then as they put Scotty, as he was going away, you saw somebody walking around with a mail cart whistling.
right. So it gives us a little bit more of the clue as to, how this all wraps up.
And you notice how everybody, the protesters, were chanting and talking, saying bad things to Scotty, like, yeah, you fucking murderer, you the reason why we lost our job, and who is this guy? Oh, he's director. Oh, none of that stuff happened till he got here.
Right.
So everybody just immediately blamed him.
Points the finger, yeah.
Everybody, the protesters, everybody. Like, cool, we got one. I mean, so let it be on him. Now we should have our jobs back.
Jury of his peers.
Right. And it becomes mob mentality at that point,
easy. If anything, they said, let's lynch him. They would have did it.
Right. Because, and I honestly thought something was going to happen there, that the crowd was going to maybe charge him or.
Yeah, I couldn't do that because this modern day, you ain't doing no shit like that.
Right. I did, yeah. And so I thought at least they'd try to get to him and then, police would.
Just the
pull
ladies
away,
yelling
but,
at him and all that,
But yeah, that's still all so
Yeah, it's still
humiliating.
cruel, yeah. Same thing like they did to India. India, how she felt. but they got Scotty to the 10th power because they took him out the front. That's so embarrassing.
That's who everybody was looking for out in the protest, was somebody to blame on why they're
So
in the
let's blame the
position
black
that they're
guy.
in.
Right. And so they've given everyone someone to blame. Hey, it only happened under his watch. He never should have had this job to begin with. You know, it's
They know it was physically impossible for him to be there. He wasn't even there at any time.
Right.
Yet
He laid us all off. Was he the one who had to actually go and lay them off?
No, Eric.
Okay.
But he didn't do anything to try and stop it.
He's still the director over it.
Right.
We laid off. You should have been laid off too.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are
the
you still
third
there?
time.
Your unit's not even working. Why are you still here?
Right. And so all the, not only accusations, but all the jealousies come out, and all the same things we saw against India whenever she was trying to hold things together.
Take away somebody's job and their money and see how they switch on you.
Right. Right. Yeah, absolutely. People will turn fast. Many. Not all, but many.
Yeah, quickly.
So, yeah. That's one of my wife's favorite lines is, "These hoes ain't loyal." So,
Hell no. Chris Brown know that.
and she means that as a general term. She's not just saying, one gender.
Female,
She's saying that about
Those male hoes.
Yeah, exactly.
When I say hoe, I meant honey. I'm
Short
just
for honey,
lazy.
whatever.
I'm a lazy speller. I dropped the NEY.
But she's using it against anyone that it's like, nope, there's no way they're gonna defend you in this, because people are shallow that way and scared because they want to keep their jobs. They want to keep
their head down.
Yeah. So someone speaking up, it's a truly brave thing to do, especially in a oppressive environment. So Johnny should get a lot of credit for what he does here, but it's to no avail, unfortunately.
Yeah, he feels guilty.
So I just wanted to change his character up some. So he just wasn't a comic relief. He did have a heart too.
Yeah.
He was the only one.
But what makes this story so dark in the end is that nothing that anyone seems to do makes any difference against sort of this corporate bureaucratic structure, against the killer. It seems like
somebody has to be blamed.
Yeah, and things
Bottom
just
line.
continue to run like they always have.
Yeah.
So,
You see the example so many times.
That there is no big change, or the organization does not get rebuilt in a better way. It's
we got the person we need. Let's keep going.
Yep, and Rivera is still CEO, and gets
A pat on the back, basically, for putting
Yeah.
an end to that chapter.
yeah, and gets to keep his job. So far as we know, anyway. So. But so this episode is tough because we didn't want to see it come to this.
You knew it eventually was coming.
Yeah, but I still was hoping. I was hoping that something would change. But like I said, and still our killer is unrevealed, and no one even still suspects.
No, they got their guy now.
Right, and that's the thing. Well, they suspected, but now they think
they got their
have.
guy. They're good.
Yeah, so they're
So
not
for them
looking
it's
for
over.
anybody else. Yeah,
For them it's over. Remember, the injection was the key. When they inject the guy, the last one, the burn victim, they knew the nurse couldn't have did negligence on that.
So-
Somebody had to murder him.
Right.
So who else got access? Let's blame it on Scotty.
Yeah.
And that's
So
exactly what they did.
they think they've got him.
So the killer did perfect by doing that. Takes the heat off them.
Right.
She gave the killer gave them a victim. Gave them a suspect.
Yep. Well,
Enough for probable cause anyway.
Yeah. Yep. And like I said, it's everything. They think they've got the person. Same people are still in power. So my analogy earlier about Jaws 2 comes back around, because remember, the mayor from Jaws 1 is still the mayor in Jaws 2.
There you go.
So again, because they think they got the shark. So
Right.
Yeah, everything's good now.
Yep. So people have short memories. So people are like, oh, okay, things are fine. I'm making money. I've got a job. I got my health insurance.
Long
We're all good.
as everybody got their jaws back, they won't care.
Yep. No one is going to see if he really is. Like, people seem to just buy it.
Assume, yeah.
Yep. So So that's where we're at with chapter 21. It's looking pretty rough for everybody. So I guess we have one more chapter to find out how this all plays out and if there is any redemption for anyone.
Thank you again, everyone, for continuing to follow us through Daily Census. Hope to see you next week for the final chapters of Daily Census Explained. So if you could just please assist us by hitting the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. You can also comment and share our content. These small things really help our channel, and it means a lot to us.